Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Mini Snackums Tries. And this series, we are trying Minecraft. As you know, I am a beginner with a little bit of Minecraft experience, so we have been taking a newbie type approach. And yeah, let's get started. First things first, guys, you know what we haven't done? We have not given ourselves any iron armor, and we have plenty of iron, so I think it's time. I think it's time that we finally suit up our character. Alright, luckily we have another stack of 64 in our chest. I have just been strip mining off cam, and let's see, we need our iron leggings. There we go. I'm going to just put our chest plate in here since we cannot equip that right now, and voila. All right, our wheat is ready to harvest, so we're gonna get that. And what I've been doing is I have been harvesting and replanting, and the rest of the seeds that I have left over, I have been composting. It's not as effective as gathering bones, because when you gather bones, one bone will actually make 3 bone meals, but it is a way to use up your extra seeds, because you are going to gather quite a bit of extra wheat seeds and trees as well. When you're chopping down a lot of trees, I always compost the extra saplings that I have as well. You might as well do something with it, right? So I'm just gonna gather up the rest of this. So there we go. We just got 3 extra bone meal from all of those excess seeds that we gathered. And I have quite the collection of bone meal. Now I will show you bone meal with actual bones. So 1 bone will make 3 bone meal. So when you are equipped enough to defeat skellies, that is a more efficient way, or a quicker way, I should say, to get bone meal. And I will show you what that looks like. So bone meal just helps your crops to grow more quickly, like that. And that is actually how I was able to fill up my potato area very quickly, because potatoes are pretty slow to grow. So I've just been kind of growing my potatoes more quickly with bone meal, and now I have this area pretty much full of potatoes, so I'm just going to harvest these as well. And as you see, when the potatoes are ready, you get more than 1 potato, so we will just plant some of those back, and we will make some baked potatoes out of this. And baked potatoes are a really good source of food, so definitely if you can get these early game, it's the best crop in my opinion, besides sweet berries. There we go, and we have a big stack of 60 just from those couple of rows that we have. So we are going to cook these up, because you do have to cook them. Oh, actually, I have a lot. I have a stack of 60 plus a stack of 46, and our chest is about full. But as you can see, I did bake some up already, so we have plenty of baked potatoes when we're ready to go exploring in caves, and I do have some really cool areas that I have found while strip mining that we will explore very soon, very soon. So let me just chop down the trees on this side of the land, and I think we are ready for some animals. Just remember, when you chop down trees in an area, just replant a couple of them, and that way you'll have an endless supply of wood, because we will need it. We're gonna need a lot of fences for these animals. So I'm just going to replant just a couple of them, and maybe I'll do one right here. And then I am going to compost my excess. Ta-da! All right, so we do need a few. Wow, that gave me 5 seeds. That was a lot. We do need some seeds, because the first animal I would like to get are chickens, and I've never made any kind of like automatic farms before, but I always said when I started this series I would learn a few new things besides the basic beginner stuff. So I will link in the description box below the YouTube video that I got this idea from, but we're gonna make a semi-automatic chicken farm. But for now, I'm just going to put down a little gated area for the chickens, and then we will get to building. All right, this is all ready for chickens. We're gonna get some sleep, and then hopefully we can find some to fill that area up with. Now, we never did find any slimes for making a lead, but we're just gonna do this the good old original slow way. We have some seeds and we can lure them over, and I've been seeing chickens over here in this area quite a bit, so hopefully there are still some over here, and if not, we'll just keep on exploring. Yes, there is one over here. I knew I had been seeing them over here. Now, you can also spawn some chickens with eggs, so we're gonna do that when we get our farm made. And here's another egg. That's awesome. All right, so we have one chicken. Is there another one? There actually is. So all it takes is 2, because we can breed 2 chickens together and get more. So yeah, let's lead them over to this area that we have made for them. I have learned that the animal noises can get quite loud, so I am building my house further away up this way. I just got another egg. I heard it. So yeah, so I've learned my lesson, and I'm actually going to build away from the animals. So let me get out of here, actually. And there we go. And we are going to feed them some seeds, and they will make a little chicken baby. There we go. And yeah, I'm going to finish up the automatic farm part of this. Now it's going to give us eggs and feathers automatically, and all we will have to do is collect it from a chest, so you will see that when it is finished. we're putting the last few touches on this little chicken coop. Maybe that looks all right. I'm gonna take some torches. Now eventually I'm gonna put lanterns, but for now we're just gonna use torches, and I'm gonna collect these eggs in here that our chickens are already laying. Here we go. All right, we need some carpet for this little area right here. And then I only have a couple of eggs, but let me see if I can get some chickens inside of here. We did. All right, let me put this fence up. Get back in there, get back in there. Oh, we have one. We have just one. Maybe I will lure some in. Here we go. There we go. We got the chickens in here. Look at that. All right, and now we need to get some sleep, but there are monsters over here now. I'm going to grab this carpet back and I will fix the roof in the morning. The big struggle was getting the chickens inside, and then as you saw, it was dark out as well. All right, we are ready for some sheep. So let me take this tree down and then we will put up a little fence. All right, guys, we are ready for some sheep, and I know I did see some over in this area back here, so let's go grab some. Here we are. Sheep, you are coming with me. All right, we're just gonna lure the sheep with a little bit of wheat, and it is a slow process. Sometimes they may lose interest, so it just takes a little bit of patience, but eventually you will get there for sure. All right, home stretch. We've got this, I think. And sometimes they don't want to go in here single file, but let's see if we can get them to fit through the door. And they did. Let's shut this. And pro tip, put a piece of carpet so that you can just hop out. Because sometimes when you try to go back out the door, they of course will follow you. So let's give them some wheat so they can make a little baby. And then let's see how our chicken eggs are doing. We have 4. See how easy that is? I am loving this little chicken coop. And then this little area over here will be for the cows, and I think I'm gonna extend the cows out a little bit. All right, we have finished our area for our cows, and I think eventually I'm going to terraform this little hill area out and put either a big barn or a horse stable or a barn / horse stable. And yeah, our animal section will be completed. Let's go find some cows. All right, I know in this direction we normally find the cows. I don't know how it's gonna be getting them across the water though. We're gonna try. And yay, I knew that there were cows over here. I see them. Now the struggle is going to be getting them to where we want them to go. So let's see how we can get this done. And I also noticed that there aren't any bees over here anymore. I haven't seen my bees in a long time, but I put some flowers. I thought maybe it would help attract them, but I don't know what happened to the bees. All right, so we have only one cow. Let's see if we can find another one. I saw sheep over that way, but we don't want any more sheep. Here we go. Here's another one. You're coming with me, little guy. Alright, we did end up finding 2 cows, and so we lured them with some wheat, but I had some trouble with one of them. He kind of lost interest, so I had to go back and forth a little bit, but we got it done. Alright, I think we have both of their attentions now, and we are almost to land. Yay, we did it. This one, don't give up. You got this. He is so stubborn. It's a good thing we found both of these at the same time though, because I don't want to have to do that again. And we're just going to lure them back over this way. And I guess the best thing would have been to build a boat, but you know what? We're lazy. We're lazy. We didn't build a boat. We're doing this the slow way. It's fine. And yeah, we are almost there. We got this. And we did it. We got both of them in. Perfect. We got both of them in. We are going to feed them some wheat. And we're going to get on out of here. And let's feed our sheep as well. There we go. So we actually only have 1 adult chicken in here, but we can feed these in here and start multiplying our chickens that way. And yeah, and then we can keep our eggs for some pumpkin pies, because we have, I keep doing that, don't I? We have tons of chickens. So once we collect a lot of our eggs, we can start using some of our pumpkins to make pumpkin pie, and we are set on food and everything. We have sheep for wool, and we can start multiplying the cows, and then we can make a library to put in our house. We have searched far and wide to complete this episode with a bee farm, and we finally found a hive with honey in it. The last few hives I found did not have honey, but it will be dripping, and these little circles right here will be yellow when there is honey inside. So how you collect the honeycomb is you need a campfire and you need shears, and you're just going to right click. And the reason you need a campfire is because the bees will be pretty angry at you if you touch their hive without any smoke to calm them down. So now I have gotten so far away from home, I need to find my way back. But once I find my way back to the base, we will be completing this episode with a little bee farm. And we actually found another one, and you know what? I think I'm going to also grab the bees from this hive. Now the bees will not follow you unless you have dandelions. So we have 2 dandelions with us, and let's grab that. And I'm going to see how far I am from the house, and we will grab these bees. Follow me, and hopefully we can get 2 of them to follow us. Oh, look, we have 3 of them. Yay! We're just gonna see if we can get these guys to follow us home. That was quite a far trip. I can't believe I still have 2 bees following me, but I want to put them right over here. I made this little area, and now we need to make a hive. So we need honeycomb and spruce logs or whatever logs, and we will just put it right there, and hopefully these little bees will go inside their new little home. There they go. One of them just went inside, and so did the other. So hopefully they'll stay there. I've never done a bee farm before, so I'm also hoping to make another little baby bee. I should have done that before they came out, but let's plant that flower there as well. I want to make sure I have enough for them. Alright, both bees are out of the hive, so I want to make them have a baby. There we go. We did it. We finally made them have a baby bee. But that is it. That is going to conclude our 3rd episode. We have all of our animals over there, and we have our bee farm, and this hive is already full of honey, so hopefully I can keep catching these bees out of their hive, and I can make a couple, and maybe I'll put one more little hive. But I will see you all next episode. We will be cave exploring and mine exploring. We have found some awesome things while we were strip mining that I want to show you guys. And after that, we will be building our home. Until then, I will see you all later. Bye.